So this is Chippy at Mobile World Congress. We're at the Telmap booth, and if you remember from last year, Telmap were an acquisition by Intel, and they are a mapping information company. And what they've got here is a demo of some information. Well, a demo that's going to show you what information Telmap are now going to make available through an API for AppUp developers. So those of you that know AppUp, it's the application store and development environment for Intel-based devices. And so what Telmap is going to do is make available some of that information through an API in AppUp. So the demo here, and I've got someone here, Yariv is going to demo this for me. It's going to show me exactly what sort of information you're making available through the AppUp. So if you could just give me a little demo here of what's going on.
Okay, so what we're making available is a few services that will come to the developers through the through the AppUp developer services. These are centered around location. It includes the geocoding, reverse geocoding, mapping, with all the capabilities around the map, as well as routing and searches. Searches are also divided to two separate searches, and I'll show you how they work and what it is.
Right,
So SmartItude is just a demo application that we build around those services to show the capabilities. It's not a real product, but it has some very useful and nice scenarios into it. The first thing you're going to see on the page is the HTML map, or the map that is embedded onto a page using JavaScript, and it's a very simple solution for developers to integrate. As soon as I put that control on the map, I can start panning and zooming, moving the map over, zooming in and out, using either the controls or double-click on the mouse, and see more or less of the map.
And this is a live demo running over the local connectivity we have here.
Yeah, and that's why also when I move it, we are here inside the booth with 10,000s of people around us working on mobile, on the mobile network. Right. So it's kind of slow. So it's always a problem here at this convention. So we saw that I can move the map. So this is the mapping, zooming in and out and panning anywhere in the world that I need. I have the reverse geocoding here. So wherever I click on the map, we do the call back to our servers to get the location address and then present it over to you on the map. You can also perform different searches. Go onto this widgets carousel and select to show let's search for restaurants. That's of course Spain, so you would expect quite a few restaurants around you. Those restaurants are coming with some details. When you click on those, you can get the details of that restaurant. Now this is coming back, results are coming back as something as a raw data that you can actually parse and look at, see more information. There's a rich information coming with it. You can automatically show it on the map. So again, you don't have to do much, you just tell the map show those results and they're shown on the map. Searching some other stuff, I mean, of course there's a long list here of categories that you can search for and see those results.
Just tell me quickly, where does this information come from? Where are you pulling all this information from? Is this your own information or is this from partners? So
the information we're showing is usually coming from different partners. Particularly here, this list of results that we're seeing is coming from Navtec. The maps are Navtec maps. The list of POIs and categories are also categories that are coming from Navtec. In the future, you will be able to see much more content coming from local providers in the different countries. So if you go into France, you will find the local 118 will live, local providers in France.
So you're making all that partner information available through the API. Do developers have to pay for that information, or is it all available as part of the package?
So for now, we're opening up those services as beta services to start working with the developers. Only later we'll start exposing the business model around it and how do developers pay for this, if at all, if they pay whatever they get for free or what they need to pay for. Okay, so the next thing I would like to show you is the search capabilities. We talked about the POI search capabilities, and there's also freeform or address searches that you can perform. If I go into the screen, we've implemented a simple edit field here, and I'll just make a simple search for Madrid. Hit search. Try to hit search, and then we'll see the results on the map. You might get a list of results. You can search for a city, you can search for a pinpoint address, like a house number, street, and so on. And the results are again shown on the map automatically for you. You don't need to do much. I'm going to jump forward a bit in the demo here. I'm not going to dive into the full flow. I'll get, if my mouse will work with me, I'll just jump forward and I'll show you a few more of the services that we have. And that's going to be around routing. So when you give the routing engine a start point and an end point or a destination, then you would get the instructions shown on the map and also as a list of instructions. And you can just click on any of those instructions and get to the zoom in on that turn and see the full details of that turn. You would be able to get either the driving instructions or the walking instructions through the API. Jumping on, and I'm switching to a different subject here. Another thing that we're showing is the ability to take your experience from one platform, which is an Ultrabook, and moving it over to a mobile phone. So I'll have that mobile phone close by and we can see how it works.
And this is the Intel reference design, right?
It is, yeah.
Right.
And you can see this also on their Intel booth, and it's actually the same one.
So Intel, I think, are calling this sort of activity between, you know, Intel phones and Ultrabooks as sort of part of the compute continuum activities they're doing. So this is really a demo of one of the things that's possible over this sort of compute continuum framework, right?
Correct.
So
correct.
just to review them, we've got an offer that came up here because we actually allowed this application to send us some offers. We connected it with our Google account. It knew where we were, and it knew something about the sort of time we had left in our calendar, and we've come up with this offer. So what we're going to do now with this offer?
So right now you can integrate with any purchasing solution that you like. You know, you can buy it on eBay or any actual.
Yeah. So this is just a demo. Yeah.
But as soon as I do the purchase, in the background, what we do is we take that offer and we send it over to the phone. And you can see that I just got a notification on the phone. I'll open up the notification, click on it, and I'll see how it opens up in our application. Allows you to see the details of the location. We'll wait for it to come. It's again this very fast network that we have here in the show. But you can see the full details of that event.
So this was internet cloud based, not local connectivity based. So right, okay.
So you know, in our integration or in our sample demo, we gave you the barcode here, so you can pick up the tickets. And from here, you can continue and do some other stuff on the phone. You could save the location. You could share it as an SMS to your friends. You could post tweets on it or a Facebook status update and so on.
And the phone, you know, simply you start by planning it.
Great. So just to summarize then, Telmap are offering API and a certain amount of data that you own to developers through the AppUp store, and then the second part of the demo here was this sort of compute continuum demo where you're able to connect from the application to the phone and pass an amount of data through to your local app here. So that's great. I mean, I hope that sort of stimulates some developers to think about the sort of things that can happen on location-enabled Ultrabooks. Intel have talked to us earlier today about the fact that Ultrabooks in the next gen will have GPS in them, and of course with Wi-Fi and 3G, there's also location capabilities there that can be used through other services. So thanks very much for your time here. Good luck with that, and we'll see you. Where are you showing next? At what exhibition?
I think there's the big show in Hanover in just a few days.
CeBIT. We'll see you there on Sunday. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.